Imagine you are cruising down the highway feeling totally in control when suddenly your truck feels like it is pulling a massive trailer filled with lead weights. Or as if someone just cut your engine power by half while that dreaded limp mode warning flashes on your dashboard. That is exactly the kind of frustration you deal with when your computer throws a P00BB code for insufficient fuel injector flow and force limited power, which is basically your car trying to save its own life. Now this is not just some random sensor glitch, because especially on diesel engines the fuel system is the literal lifeblood of the machine, and any drop in pressure is a major red flag for your ECM. You see, diesel engines rely on massive amounts of pressure to atomize the fuel, so it can burn properly, but before that high-pressure injection pump can do its heavy lifting it needs a steady supply from the low-pressure side of things. If there is air in the lines or if your filters are clogged with gunk, the system starts to starve, and that is when things get dangerous, because running a diesel pump dryer with air pockets can cause catastrophic damage faster than you can pull over to the shoulder. You might notice your throttle response feels sluggish, or you see a cloud of dark smoke behind you when you try to start it up in the morning, and sometimes you might even smell raw fuel if there is a leak in those rusted lines or a worn-out O-ring. It is so important to check those fuel filters first, because a lot of people overlook them, but a dirty filter or unstable contaminated fuel from a sketchy gas station can trigger this code instantly. You should visually inspect the injectors and the frame rail for any signs of wetness or physical damage, and remember that bleeding a diesel system to get the air out can be a real headache, so always follow the proper procedures if you decide to swap a part yourself. This code is usually rated as moderate to high severity, because if you keep driving like this you are risking a multi-$1,000 repair bill for a ruined injection pump, all because of a simple flow restriction. Check your frame rail for the secondary filter, and make sure those connections are tighter than a drum, because even a tiny pinhole leak can let enough air in to cause this whole mess and leave you stranded on the side of the road.